Hello. So here we are. We're on Star Citizen. This video's aimed for new players, so I'll be going through the keys to press and everything, but also for people starting out again because there will be a wipe, and this is a nice, easy, relaxing way to make some money. All right then. So let's get stuck in. I will say I am on a PTU because that's quite stable at the moment. So bear with, bear with. Okay, so this is the start screen. I won't go through, well, I will go through options. So if you go to options, go to graphics, and what I would suggest is to turn off motion blur, video sync, sharpening to 0, chromatic aberration to 0, film grain, no, and then that should make the game run a lot better. Okay, so turn all these to these settings, and that will really help. All right, so you started off with this one. We'll ignore these two because we want to go to the persistent world, the persistent universe, or as we like to refer to it, the verse. How exciting is that? All right then. So I've already picked New Babbage. Now New Babbage is in Microtech, which is a world circling around Stanton, and yeah, Stanton the moon. Okay, the Stanton the moon. What? Ugh. Stanton the sun. All right, so we're in New Babbage, so you would select New Babbage as a good starting place. New Babbage is probably the best starting place just to make it nice and easy. All right then, so enter universe. And it will take a little bit of time to load. And yeah, so I'll go through the key presses. I'm assuming you're familiar with games and stuff, so I won't do all of the key presses. Moving around is the WASD, spacebar to jump, and I was X to go to prone, C to crouch, I think. Yeah. F4 to do external ones. So this is how you start. Okay. So you won't start in the gear that I'm wearing, but what you do is you'll start off in bed. You can look around. You think, how do I get up? You press the Y key. So you press Y, press it. I did press it. Okay, now someone's already been in here because they've dropped something. All right. So if we look out the window, it's looking all lovely. All right, now you will be starting with something else. I have Miss Nazi gear on. Oh yeah, I'm looking very sexy. All right then, so I'm just gonna go through some keys. Now I will bring up your inventory. You won't have what I've had. But what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna wear the same stuff that you start with. Okay, so press I. Now you see on the left, this is the gear that you can, so I've got small pocket and jacket pockets. Now I am going to go to armor on the filters. No, go to undersuits, and I'm going to go down and pick the starting undersuit, which I can't see, so I'm just going to pick this one here. So I'm just going to remove myself, so you just left click your mouse button and drag into here and they're gone. And same with my hat and my monocle, and then we'll put, oh hang on, I'm just going to have to press out, press back in again, and I've got my boots on, sorry. I'll remove my boots, and then we got this, so you just click on it, left click and drag it over, and I'm just going to grab a helmet. Was that a little starting helmet if I have one? That one will do. That's it. So you start off with your spacesuit and also your undersuit. So your undersuit and your helmet. This is all you need. You do not need. Oh no, you do not need to buy anything. You don't need to go to a shop or anything. All you need to do is we're going to go and fly around, go to certain bases, and going to loot. Loot will get you money. All right. So I'm hoping that you've got a ship where you can stand in it, and also it has cargo, because this allows you to use the ship inventory to things. But if you can stand in your cockpit and press I and use the ship storage, then this is ideal. If not, then this might not this might not be the way forward. But most people, if you've got the Titan Avenger, for example, which I'm going to be flying with, that's ideal. So we'll use that. All right then. So you're in your room. Where do you go? Okay. Now I'm pressing F4. It goes to a local view, and then the further away view. And if you press the Z key and hold it down, and then with the mouse you can move around. Okay. All right. So let's just go forward now. Walking, so you're walking out, you're very slow. If you move the middle mouse wheel forward, I say go fast and then go back, I go nice and slow. So I'll go a reasonable speed, and if you press the shift key as you move the W to go forward, press the shift, you run. Okay, we run again. Okay, you go left and right with A and D, and S goes back. Alright, that is normal movement. Alright, so we start off on the floor of the hotel. Aspire Grand, I think it's called. Okay, now over there in the distance is the spaceport, which we'll be going to in a little while. And over there is New Babbage. Lovely. Alright, so elevator. We need to find an elevator and then go to it. You go quite near, press the F key, and you got your mouse pointer, go over it and call the elevator. Okay, we'll move back. If the door doesn't open, call the elevator again, and chances are it's up there and the door hasn't opened. So we then go to the panel, we press our F key, and we go to the lobby. Alright, so we'll be down in the lobby in a minute. Alright, so we're run out. Here we are. So we're in the Nest department in Aspire Grand. Alright, so we'll run, and you'll see out here we run and we look, we got the Aspire Grand reception, and then we've got the Brentworth Care Centre. That's our hospital. We don't need to go in there, but that's where you would sort out some minor injuries, and there's a pharmacy in there for getting a medical device to enable you to heal yourself if you get injured, especially if you're doing some missions. So we're going to go down one of the steps either side, and we can keep going down, and we'll come to the metro. And it's the MT Metro loop. Now we're going to go straight to the spaceport. So we go left, and we have a look and wait, and we have 18 seconds, 17, 16, until our tram arrives. And it will arrive this way and go that way. And there's people waiting. Here it comes. There it is, lovely. Bit jerky. Alright, so we're in here. Lovely. Now up here you get a display, and we're saying that it's like currently we have to wait a few seconds, and it'll tell us our next stop. So the doors are closed, and we just carry on. Alright, and our next stop should be the Nimbus Terminal. We're now heading, we've got a few seconds and we're here. Alright, so we go off, we're now at the Interstellar Spaceport, and we'll head off to the exit. I'll run everywhere because walking would be incredibly slow. Alright, so we go call a lift here. It's already here, lovely. So we go on, and then we will select the Nimbus Terminal. Alright. Shouldn't take too long. And we're here. Alright. So next thing we have to go through security. So no running through here. No, it's perfectly fine. You can run. These are not the droids you're looking for. Alright, up the stairs here. And we're in the M-Bus terminal. Lovely. And there is where we came from. Alright, so this is the terminal. Alright, so if I go this way, here is where you can get drinks and bars for food, which I don't think we're going to worry about too much. Rentals here. Okay. Oh yeah. That's the undersuit you'll have, a white one. Alright, you get a surface entrance this way and you'll get ground vehicles that you can rent. Okay, but we want to go to our fleet manager. This is the hangars. Alright, so it lifts all around and we'll pick one of these monitors. It's our fleet manager. Or ESOP, as it's called. And we'll have a look at... You'll have a few less ships than me. Now, ignore this deliverables. So we'll just click on that one. Request delivery. We have to wait 20 seconds. So I will talk about, while we're waiting, I will talk about the key customization. Press escape, go to options, then goes to key bindings, and these are all our keys. You can see they're all nice and big. Looks quite confusing, but what you have to remember is that certain keys are modifiers, and they have different colors, and you can see that they're different depending on which one you press. Okay, so there are main keys, and that's for flight. Then we got foot, which we're using at the moment. This is our normal one. So you've got flashlight for T. The important ones are flashlight, your weapon holstering, and you pick your primary weapon of 2. You cycle your melee weapons, and you got up here. You've got things like a Moby glass, which I will show you now. So I press escape again. Then if I press F1, this brings up our Moby glass, which is really helpful. It shows you your money. Now ignore the money there, because that's not what you'll start with. You'll start with 20,000, considerably less. And down the bottom here, you'll see there's various options. We got our communications. This is where you would go to if you want to manually call ATC when you take off, but I'll go through that. You get your vehicle loadout. These are things that you can look at later on. Things for your sky map. We'll look at that in a little while. Your contracts. This is where you would get your contracts for your missions. I would suggest going for the mercenary. Go for security contractor evaluation. It is 15,000. You'll fly somewhere, and then you'll need a weapon and stuff, but that's for the next episode. Alright, we're not going to worry about that because we're not buying everything that way, but we don't want to spend any money, we just want to enjoy it. So we're going to get our ship now. So we go there, we'll press the F and select it. Everything I do brings up a mouse pointer. I'm pressing F. Okay, and we have a look and we see our ship is here because we can retrieve it. So I'm going to click on this, click on the retrieve, not on the whole black bar, just on that. Wait a while, and it's been delivered, and it will tell us the hangar. We're on hangar 4. Lovely. So we'll work our way away from the monitor, go to a lift, and we want to go to hangar 4. Dum dum dum. Alright, lift there. And we'll go to hangar 4. What you will notice is these, and you'll see your ship and you know where it is. It's on hangar 4. It doesn't take long, we're already there. So we're in the hangar. First time you've been in a hangar. It's very nice, and that's our ship. Your ship might be different, but I have an Avenger Titan, or Titan Avenger, whatever I call it. We will go straight in. So we will I will say, I'll go in the back and I'll show you the fact that with having the Titan, you can click on here and we can walk into the back. Alright, so the hatch comes down because I've pressed F and I've gone over it and it says open door, and I now press F and I'm closing it. And you can see this is our hangar. And we come through here and we have, more importantly, we have a bed so you can log out of the game while still in your ship. Very cool. So we go up, I go up to the pilot. Oh, normally a bit smoother than that. We go up to the pilot seat, I pressed F and I click enter pilot seat. Alright, so we've got this. This is our main HUD here. Nothing's on, so what we need to do is press R and that'll bring up all our power. And now we want to go to our ATC. Now I think it's changed to right, it defaults to right control. So I'm just going to press that, right control, and you can see the doors opening, so we're getting ready to take off. Alright, so to take off, what you want to do, you want to press, yes, I'm going to press F4 for external view, and you want to press the space bar, you just tap it a little, so you're in the air now. Lower your nose a little bit and then you're ready to go. You press N, and that will raise your landing gear, and then you press C or W. I'm going to press W. C is cruise control and will put you maxed out, but I'll press W and we'll fly out. Lovely, and we're outside. Up there is New Babbage, we've got the trees and stuff, so, but we're going to head up. So we're going to head up into the sky, so that angle's good enough. Press F4 again, and that brings us into the ship. Now you can see on the left we have a marker, and if I'm moving my wheel up and down, my middle mouse wheel, it moves up and down. We'll move it quite high, and then you see we're slowly going up to that speed. Now I'm going to press the shift key while still holding the W. Hold that down, that puts our boost up. You can see our speed increases. Wait till it gets about there and then release it. And that's giving us a boost, and we'll just get up there a little bit quicker. Alright, so I'm going to make my way up to about 12,000 meters. Now you can see on the right is our altitude in meters. We're already coming up to 10 and we're entering space. I'm going to go up to about 12,000 meters because that way we can use our quantum drive and do our jumping. Alright, so we're about there. Now I'm going to press F2 and that brings up our map. Alright, so you see our mouse cursor here. I'm going to double click on Microtech. This is where our indicator is. And then double click quickly and then move up on the middle mouse and you move in. Now we want to go to one of the Shaban mining facilities, SMO. So we go to 18, which is this one here. So that's roughly where you want to click, just to the left of it. And you see that's highlighted, all the others are gone, and you do set route. So click on that and you see it comes up here. So it's saying our waypoint 1 is Shaban mining facility, SMO 18. I'll refer to them as SMOs, and it's 0.02 quantum units of fuel. Alright, so that's it. We can press F1 again to remove it, and now we want to press B. B brings up our quantum drive, and it brings up a little display and things start charging. So this is our spooler, and we want to make sure that gets up to 100. It's nice and quick on the smaller ships. So spooling complete, and now if you look down onto the left you can see we have a little blue triangle. That is where we got to go. So I'm moving with the mouse just to highlight it, and when you get within the inner circle the calibration calibrates and it's ready. So now I'm going to press B and hold it, and that starts our quantum drive off, and away it goes. You have to hold it down, and when the ship starts to move, release it. And you can see we're now about to travel. It's all automated. We just have to sit back and enjoy it. Okay, so we enter the atmosphere in a little while, and we'll come down to SMO 18. Alright, so there she is in daylight, which is great for this video. Alright, brilliant. So now a few more keys. The Q will rotate us to the left. E will rotate us to the right. Now, because we're in a ship, we strafe with our A and D, and now you can move up and down with your mouse. Okay, so we're on that, so I'm going to highlight that, and I'm just going to press the C key, and that puts us into cruise. So we get up nice and quick. We're still quite high, so we can get our speed up, and we can go down a lot quicker. So we'll keep the ship on this. Now what I'm going to do, as we're new, I'm going to do everything nice and gently. We've still plenty of time. So I'm going to press the N key, just tap it, and you'll see on the bottom of the HUD on the left, the gear will flash, the gear indicator will flash, and then I'm going to press the L key. You hear that? That is our lights. So our lights are on. So when we get to, there's a ship there. There's two ships. Alright, so we won't be getting much loot here. So when we get to about 5,000 feet, I'm just going to go down with the mouse wheel and reduce, I think, dot radar lock. This isn't going to go well, is it? Alright, so I'm going to go into the blue and then we just ease down. And I'm going to press C again, remove, oh my god, got missile warning. That is not nice, is it? Let me just that is terrible behaviour. Alright, we're still going to carry on. I don't care with them. That guy, I'm going to report him. Alright, so I'm going to land here. I can't land very well, so let's just, right, now spacebar lifts us up and control will bring us down, so I'm going to bring us down onto the pad. Alright, we're on the pad. Alright, ignore that guy. That's not very nice, is it? Alright, so we destroyed our ship. Alright. Oh dear. That is not very nice. That is not very nice. Alright, so when you die, we'll end up back at New Babbage, at the Brentworth Care Centre. Alright, wow, that is just so wrong on so many levels. Alright, so we've been regenerated. Your gear, let's just press Y, so we're on a bed, so press Y. Your gear is currently at that location. So when I start, so I'm just going to press I. I'm just going to remove this and shove that down there, so there'll be a little box there. Go to my undersuits, and we should have a nice white undersuit. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to go to armor, and we'll look down, and I'll find my helmet, which will be at the bottom here. This is the gear you start with. Alright, so we have our gear. We're in our medical room. Say thank you very much. Someone just shot me. That is the second time in thousands of hours that someone shot me. Alright, so you come out and we'll go to hangar. The elevator, sorry. And we go call the lift. Look around, it's such a lovely, lovely day. Normally, I'd have shot that ship down. Alright, go down to the lobby. And we have to go on the tram again, and then go and get our ship again. But we have to claim it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
And we'll turn the quantum indicator off so we can actually see better. I think we probably turn it off now because we can see our base. I can see the landing strips. We're aiming for the big landing strip there, because that's easier to land on. Alright then, so as we get a bit closer, the altitude on your right, you'll see that going down. We're about 1,000 meters, so I'm going to reduce the speed, and we're going to lift our nose up, and we're going to go over the strip. We're entitled to land on it. We are a ship, so we're going to bring it down, reduce my speed a bit, go over it, and then I'm going to level her out and just bring her down a little bit, move her forward and level her out. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, keep tapping the control, left control, and we're now landed. Alright then, so what we're going to do, we're going to leave all the power on because it gives us shields, and we're just going to press the F key and we can get out this way, or we can press the Y key and go out the back, but I'm going out the front using the ladder. And hopefully the anim works. Yep, and you can see where our body is. It's 1,000 kilometers away. Alright then, so we're here. We're at our first base. Is it very pretty? Nice, it's normally snowing. Alright, you can see on an indicator we've got 50 minutes of survival because it's minus 42. Keep an eye on that, sometimes it's considerably less. So what we're going to do is we're going to run and go to this first module, and that is storage module. Okay, this is where you buy your cargo. Now we can buy cargo here, so we're going to buy some, and I'll show you where to sell that. Alright, so we go in here. I can't see any loot here at all. They're naughty little containers, so we just buy. Oh no, there's one there, a container here. This is a loot container. Two different colours. You get like a metallic red and a darker grey, and these ones. This is normal loot, so hit the loot button. Alright, so now, because we're going to an SMO facility, a Shaban mining facility, they have local storage, so we don't need a backpack. We can just drag everything across. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag across all the clothing, the mask, and these ones. Because they all make money. We have some drink, so we won't ever have to buy drink or food or drink. I'm going to take the attachments. I can't think of anything else that I really want. I would take all the drink and the food if you're doing it. Alright, so that's fine. That is, I would say, probably about 700-800, maybe 1,000. So you've already earned 1,000 by looting one box. Alright, so we might earn another couple of thousand by buying some cargo. So you just hit the F and then hit on the commodity screen. Move ourselves so we can see it, and we're selecting inventory. Now, because I have a Titan, I have 8 units of storage. So we can go there, and we're going to see how much astatine is. Okay, so let's move this. Oh yeah, that's alright. You can afford that. So we'll max that out as 8 and we'll go buy. Now it was 5.6k. Lovely. So we'll buy that. Now you can buy that with your 20,000 because we're just going to sell it. Alright, and you can see it's full here. So we have cargo in the back, and I'll show you that. Oh my god, you can't get away from it. We've got nothing here, but we'll go and loot the other places. Alright, so to get out, what I didn't actually show you. You have to hit the cycle because this is a pressurized section of the habitat. Alright, so that opens the door. And no buildings here, but we have to go down and we go to this building right over here. So I'm running. It's got a bit warm and we've got 1 hour, but it literally only takes a minute to run down here. Keep an eye on the bottom. If you've got some heavy armor on, you will go out of breath, and if your heart rate goes above 160, it does fatigue you a little bit. Alright, so we'll hit the open, F, and then just hit cycle, and it's recycled. Lovely. And the door opens. Now there's normally a bit of loot there, and there isn't. There's 1 loot here, 1 there, so that's 2, 3, and we got a metal one. Oh, we have a metal one, so I'll do this one first. Right, this is the nicer ones because you have armor in here, so we'll loot this one. I shouldn't have got so excited. 2 helmets and 2 pieces of armor, chest plate and some arms. Alright, so I'm just going to make life easier. Oh no, we don't need to do that because we can use the move all. So hit the move all, and it's already moved. You have everything. So we got 2 pieces of, 4 pieces of armor in there. Lovely. Press I again. Alright, so go to the next one. You don't want to move all on here because there are the vegetation and stuff which I'll show you. It's probably not worth picking up. I don't even quite know where you would sell it. I've never picked up these bits. Don't pick them up, these 3 bits. But we're going to take that one. So they're attachments for the multi-tool. So we've got that one. So you won't have to buy a multi-tool. You're guaranteed to find one. And I would take the drink and leave everything else. Alright. So just close it. And we'll go to the next one, which is here. We'll loot this one. And we wait. Alright, so more multi-tools, so drag that over, couple of attachments, and that's all I'm going to take. Lovely. Press I, and we got a last box, this one. So we'll open this one, you press the F key, and you hover over the loot and left click it. Alright then, so we've got some jackets, multi-tool, a couple of multi-tools. I'm going to take that because the food's quite handy. Boots, definitely take them. Benny hat, we'll take that one. More attachments, we'll take that. And yeah, I think that's all I want to take. You can see we're already quite a lot. And we haven't got a backpack. It's all locally stored. When we get back to our ship, we will transfer it over to the ship storage. Thus, you must be able to stand up in your ship to activate local storage. Alright, so we've gone through here, hit cycling, and it repressurizes, and then we go across to, I think it's the last, I thought it had been shot from it, the last storage facility. Oh no, there's one over there. So that's our, this is like a mining control. I thought more of a lab area. And then we got a vehicle spawn over there, so I'll show you that's for ground vehicles. Very handy. Alright, normally some loot here, but there isn't today. Sometimes there'll be none, but I can already see there's one here. Lovely. One there, And right, so we'll get them and then we go into the rooms. Alright, so this one. Sometimes the loot might be red, which means you can't do it. So what I'm going to do for ease is just go to filters and I'm going to put it on vehicles because we haven't got anything for our vehicles, and it makes it easy to drag and drop everything. So we'll take all the clothing, the masks, because they sell for a little bit, the attachments, which is lovely because there's 5 of them, and that's about it. That's all we're going to take from that one. We'll then go across to this one, hit loot, and wait for it to load in, and then we got a Benny hat, boots, attachments, a mining hat, a Benny hat, that one. We'll take the multi-tool. I'm going to take them. There's 5 of them, so I'll take them. Alright, looks good. Press I. So we've done them in here. We've now got 3 rooms to do. So we'll open up this one, and having a look, I can see there's nothing in there because it's all on the ground. Hopefully we'll see one. I can show you where they are. Oh, no. Wrong way around. So we'll go to this room. There's one in there, right over there. You can just see it in the distance. I hit loot. Lovely. And what have we got in here? 2 arms. So we'll do removal. Press I. And that's that done. The arms could be 600, so yeah, armor's good. Alright, got 1 box here. I know where to look. And lovely view outside. And let's wait. Alright, so we got, was that 6 or 5? That's a lot, because they're like between 100 and 200 each. So you can see, I'll take them, they're like gloves, and I think that's about it from there. Lovely. Alright, so I think that's that. So we go over to there, where that blue thing is, because that's the vehicle spawn. I think it's called planetary, is it planetary support? Something like that, I can't think what it's called. So hit recycle, or hit cycle, and then the pressurized airlock doors will open. And we'll run over here. I won't. There is a fleet manager in here, and you can spawn ground vehicle because you will have ships you can store vehicles in. I've got quite a few ships that allow you to do that, including 1 ship which will allow you to have 2 vehicles at least. So I'll have a rover in there and a Pisces, a tiny little ship in my Carrack, which is quite a big ship, a grand ship. It's in one of my videos, so you can just go and have a look. So we'll open this up and see 1 loot, and these are the fleet managers. So you click on them. If you have a ground vehicle, it will come up. I've got 4, I think, but Pisces and 3 vehicles. So I've got my Pisces, I've got a mule and STV and my rover. Lovely. We won't spawn them. I don't know why it's taken me ages to get away from them monitors. Alright, so we'll loot this one and we go back to our ship. And then we'll head to New Babbage. You would do more than 1 location. I would do all 4 SMO locations. You can amass 30 to 50,000, maybe more, by doing that, and it just takes a few minutes. That's all I'm going to take from there. Not much in there. Disappointed. Alright, let's run back to the ship. If you're when you've been playing the game for a while and you do have a ground vehicle, get it and ride around in it. It just speeds things up no end. But because we just got a little flight suit on, we do run quite fast. So I'm going to go to the back of the ship to show you where the cargo is. Because remember, we spent 5.6k of our money on that, which it's entirely up to you. If you got a Titan, I would suggest it. Oh yeah, alright. So there it is. Alright, so we're in the ship, so I'm going to press I. And you can see we got our Avenger Titan up there. and we have our local Shaban mining facility SMO 10. Now I'm going to take this off vehicles. This is all the stuff that we've got. We got loads of stuff, lovely, all free. And I'm going to do move all, ladies and gentlemen. That's now on our ship. We now have that. We fly away with it. It's quite a lot of money there, so it's lovely. So we'll find out later. Now I don't think we can get round here, so I'm going to go back out. To close the door, you have to look up and then click on this bit. So it's F and click on that. Now we're lucky we can go in here, that's why they block it all off, and we can go enter ship up there. And the ladder will come down, we'd have the animation of us slowly climbing up, and then we reappear in the ship. Really? That will be sorted. Alright, so we'll wait for the canopy to come down. There she blows, and we're ready to take off. So right, so I'm going to press F2. Our engine's already going, and we're going to right click on Microtech, and right click again quickly, and then zoom in with the middle mouse wheel, and you see New Babbage there is highlighted with the little circles, filled circles, and I've just selected it, and I'm going to press separate. Alright, so that's great. So it's that one done. So we then pressed F1, and to take off we just press shift and hold shift down, and then we wait up a little bit, and I see a ship there, so I am going to max our speed, and then we're going to vertically take off because we're going to enter out of the embassy zone. Try and get us right up, and I'm going to boost right up. Quick landing gear up. And we're just going to go, alright, so we're already at 4,000 feet. I think, oh actually that triangle might be New Babbage because we can't jump to it yet. Press B, I'll just remind myself, quantum. And we're already at 8, going to 9. I was a bit paranoid, it's not a ship. 10. At 11, I'm going to press C again to turn this off cruise control, and then I'm going to slowly maneuver us around till we get onto New Babbage. Everything will charge up, so we got our calibrations now building up to 100%. Press and hold B, keep it pressed, wait till it moves, and then release it. And away we go. We're going back to New Babbage, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to land at the Commons, which is not the spaceport. It is an official place that you can land, and it just makes it very easy for selling cargo because you don't have to dock your ship. You can sell it at the Trade and Development Division. It's the TDD. Alright, so you can see New Babbage is quite a massive city. I'll show you where the Commons is, it's quite easy to see. Alright then, so we rotate round. Now I'm just looking around. Up in the distance is our spaceport. Now where New Babbage is, so what I'm going to do, you could leave this on for guidance. We're going to turn that off and I'm going to charge towards it because I know that off to the right a little bit are the domes for New Babbage, Commons. So we're going quite fast. You keep an eye, there's loads of ships coming in, you can see them coming in. Keep an eye on it. Right, now I'm looking where that ship is where we want to go. Perfect marker. So we'll head there. You will take a lot more time than I will, but I'll just get us down there. Quite a few ships there. So I'm going to press the N key to bring our gear down. Put the lights on for L because it's getting dark. It's already dusk. Alright, so it looks like 2 are on the pad and 1 is by just wait. Oh no, they're not. There's a couple out in the water. Them domes there, we want to get land where them ships are. To the left of where my cursor is, the top dark splodge is a landing strip where you'd land bigger ships and then you'd run round. So we're getting low, so I'll reduce my speed a little, and we're slowly coming in. I'll level out a bit with the Q key, Q and E for rotation, and then we're just about there. So I'm going to see if I can squeeze in behind these. You can take your time. I think the Andromeda is quite a big ship, so I'm just going to. Oh, we might be able to squeeze in right by the entrance. Yeah, so I'm going to press F4. We're going to go out here past the Andromeda, and I'm going to press Control, and we're going to land nice and near the entrance. There, perfect. Not quite. Alright, then F4 goes back into the ship. Might press it twice. Alright then, now we are going to leave everything on, and I'm going to, well actually to turn everything off, turn it off, so press Y. No, not Y. Press, oh god, hang on a minute. I have to go back in the seat. It's not Y, it's U. So we go back in the seat, and if you press U, it turns the shields and the power off. So press and hold U, and release it. Oh, it's not going to do it. Now it is, yeah, lovely. So everything's all off. So now I'm going to press F, and we can get out the front. And it's already getting quite dark, isn't it? Our ship should be alright, because we're in an embassy zone. They can't fire their weapons. How they did on the mining facility, I don't know. Alright, so we're running to the door. Click on open. So it's F, and you move your mouse button over to the open button and click it. These doors inside will automatically open when you run towards them. Now you're down here, you're on the surface entrance. Now there is a fleet manager for ground vehicles. They go to a garage, and you could use the vehicle to go back to your ship. So we're going to go to the lift, open it, and then we go inside, and we're going to go to the commons. Alright, lovely. Alright, so I'm going to show you one place to sell some stuff, but you would sell them all over the place. I normally would go to Port Tresla to sell them. I might do that in another video, but alright, and so I've gone right, and I'm into the main part of commons. Exercising, lovely. This is where you get food. Oh look, they're doing the new Babbage stomp. I thought they'd fix that. That's lovely. Alright, so you come through here, go straight past the factory line. And, well actually, we're going to go to Port Tresla and sell our stuff. So I'm going to go Trade and Development Division. The TDD, when people say TDD console, they mean these here. Now, I'm hoping these work. Right, so we'll select an option. Oh, and wait for it to, should come up. Select an inventory, so we've got our Titan. We've clicked on it. Please come up. So, alright, that's highlighted. Press that and we'll select our Titan and we'll see if it comes up. Oh, my lord, it's come up, lovely. Alright, and so we've got 8 for 8, and in demand we've got this. We've got 8 units of it. So I'm going to press this, and then I'm going to move this all the way across to 8, and we've got 7,100. So it's about 1.6k, so it's not quite 2k. So we'll sell that. I'm sure in the past I have got a little bit more, but this is fine. it is it's more money. You start with 20,000, so you're now up to 21. All right. So yeah, so that's good. So we've done some cargo. We've done a cargo run, ladies and gentlemen. As a byproduct of going, oh my god, I can't get away from them. As a byproduct of doing some loot. So we're going to go back to our ship and we're going to fly to Port Tresler. Because this is where you want to go. Port Tresler should be your base of operation. Your starport above the main city should be where you would normally hang out. It makes going to missions a little bit easier because you're already in out into space and you can jump a lot quicker for missions. Whatever you want to do, if you want to do more looting, that's the place to be. So we go up there. All the major starting cities have a starport, space port above them. I can't have no words tonight. My words are wrong. Alright, so our ship's still there. So we'll get out and we'll run to the door. And we're there. And this door should open, and then this one might open as well. Yeah, lovely. Run through. You can see the weather's deteriorating. It's going down to minus. You can see it's got 19 minutes of survival. So we go here. We go enter ship. We've still got our loot on our ship, by the way, and we're in. Thank the Lord. We're going to press R to start our ship up. Press R again, and we'll start. Okay. Let the canopy come down. Alright, and then to take off, press and hold the space bar. So it's going to take off. And where we're facing, we're just going to go up to about 60 degrees. So now's a good time. Press W, go up to about 60. Oh, look, where are we going? We are going there. Oh god, I'm good. Alright, so press B, and you'll see Port Tresler is almost in our sight, so we just aim at that, move our speed up, and then we'll boost up as much as we can. We'll just run the boost out so we get up there nice and quick. Keep it fairly in your sights, just move around nice and gently. You'll find it does drag off to one side, but that's because you're going quite fast and it's just the general thrust on the vehicle and stuff like that. So just move it around. You'll get used to the controls. All right. So it should go blue now. So we'll ease off. We're in its sights and we'll press B. And press B again. That's not doing it, is it? Oh my god! What was that? Don't you dare do that to me. It's doing some new stuff tonight. Alright, so I'm going to show you a nice way of getting to your spaceport. We turn off our quantum drive, we don't need that. Now I'm just going to thrust go midway on the red and just thrust fast towards it. You'll see in the top right of the screen, you'll see this ray, it's like a satellite indicator. That's saying that you're in a certain territory, UEEC, whatever territory. There'll be another one up here, which means that you're in an embassy zone. So we'll keep thrusting up, keep your eye on the top right, and when that one appears, we'll reduce our speed down. Then we have to wait for ATC. Okay, so I'm going to get us level. Alright, so we're now in the embassy zone, so I'm going to reduce our speed down into the blue. And this just shows you landing as well. And then we're going to aim roughly around here. Keep our eyes on. You might get a little flicker, you might get a red message at the top saying call ATC. So what we'll do, we will wait till we might get very near. So I haven't noticed any indicator. have to. These ones, there are some where they have a door. I can't remember where they are. What's Are they on here? Let's just have a look. Oh, there's a lot of ships here, isn't there? It's one that there's quite a few ships there, isn't it? I think this is part of the problem, so they're all gone here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to land on here and I'm going to run in. So here we go. Just land. We'll land here. Plug our gear down. There's another Titan there. And then we're just going to land. So I'm going to stand up with the Y, which will stand us up. I'm going to press I quickly before we get shot down. So press I, and I'm going to transfer all our stuff over. So hopefully it will come up. Yep. Move all. So move it all onto Port Tresla. Press I again, and we're going to get out of here. And open this one up. I've got my helmet on. No, yeah. Lovely. So let's just. We'll close it because we can. And then we're running. I think it's like most people, this is obviously a problem. Hopefully we'll sort it out. This is just purely for showing. Alright, so we go through here. We're now safe. Alright, so we can summon the lift. And I'll show you what to do when you get there. So go in here and we go to the lobby. It's a lot smaller place than New Babbage. It's all quite easy. This is a better place to sell stuff. I'll show you where to sell it. Quite cool because I think we've got a bit of everything, so I'll show you where to go. Alright, so eventually we get to the lobby. We're not moving, are we? Lobby. Thank you. How long would I have stood there? Alright, so we're here. Now what I'm going to do is touch on here and we'll see if we can dock our ship. We'll put it into storage. So now it's unknown, so we can't do anything with that. So we'll ignore that, but that's where, oh my god, can I get away from it? So that's where you would normally store, you go and you store your ship straight away, or else you get a fine. Alright, so first thing you do when you come on the place and you want to make this your base, you go to the medical centre, and then we go around here to regeneration monitor. So you click on this, that's F and then left click, and what we do is transfer imprint to here, so whenever we die we'll respawn here. Lovely, and that's all you need to do on here. I'm just going to close that. Lovely. And then we want to quickly sell our stuff. Alright, so we go into here. Alright, so there are the lifts. There's a place you can get food, which is here. And there is where the rooms are. Alright, so we're going to use a lift. We've got two stops. We've got the Galleria. We will sell our armour and clothing. And everything else will then be sold at our cargo centre, which is on the next floor. Alright, so run down here, go into here, and this is where we sell our armour. So hopefully this is working. Hello, ma'am. Alright, so go shop, go, oh, we're there, go to, yeah, thanks, go to sell, don't do what I do, and goodbye, and then if I move around so we get a better view on things, right, so these are the prices. Look, got 960 for that, don't get anything for that one, and we get 380 for that. Lovely. So I am going to quickly sell that, ma'am. And that's getting you used to the game. You're not spending any money. I did spend some money on the cargo, but I showed you how to buy cargo and sell it with a few minor hiccups, but it will be nice and smooth. So that's all that we can sell here. Lovely. Oh god, thank you. It's sorry about the servers, I apologise on behalf of the server. So we go down the steps, it pauses every, I think it's when it loads the monitoring up there, the video. Alright, so when you go down to here, this is where we sell clothing. If you go to these places, you get the top price. Other places you can sell them at reduced profit. Alright, very slow going on here. Go to sell, and you can see a lot. Oh, let's buy. Right, let's go to sell. Let's have a look. We've got 500 there, 390, 390, load of them, 120 and 95. There are some jackets there, 320. Lovely. So it will help, doesn't it? We'll quickly sell all these. I can get nearly 700 out of it. So you're talking, I did one run, 140,000 on a run. So that is a lot of money. When you start with 20,000, you can do that on one run. This is what you get: bigger ship, yeah, and a bit of cash you can earn. All right, so we've sold all that we can here. So we'll close that. Might get us out of here quicker. Just about. All right, so we will now go up to the cargo center. So go back to the list loading in. And in here, so go to the lifts, and we go to the next floor, which is our cargo center. Hang on, can't click on it. Alright, seen here. Look around, it's very industrial, people doing nothing. Now we want to hang to the left and go to cargo services. Avoid all these and go to the monitor here. Alright, so let's get so we can read it. So we've got sell. Alright, so it's still on buy. Sell. So what we're going to do, now going to use category. So I'm going to go clothing. So we've got one item for 0, just sell that. We don't need it. Some things that are 0, they might be rare items, so but I'm not overly fussed. So we're now going to go personal weapons, and we have these at 260 each, and we have quite a few of them. We have 2, 4, 6, 7. So quickly sell them. Free. Doesn't take long. Oh, that one's failed. So we'll try that one again. If it fails, there might be more than one. They might be stacked. So come back to that one. Let's try that one again. Right, so I'm just going to just remove that. Press I, ignore our views, and have a look. So we've got 2. So what you would do, you'd right click, go to split, and then you have 2 of them. So let's go back, press I again, go to the monitor, move in, go to sell, make sure it stays on sell, go down to personal weapons, and then we'll sell this one hopefully. Yeah, lovely. So if it doesn't sell, the chances are it's stacked, so you just split them. Make you go up and your left control to make you go down, so you can use that one. Rotate round with your Q and E, and you can move around, but do it nice and gently. Just tap the Q, tap the W, and so this is all we've got left. So alright, so we'll get out of that. I will free it, thank you. So I'll go here to have a drink or food. So press our I, because I know there are some in local facility. So what I'm going to do is, oh, we got these. We can sell, you sell these. Oh, they're handy. So keep them for something I'll show you later on another video maybe. That is for if you're salvaging, you get an attachment for your multi-tool, and you just add these in and you can fill them up and store them. Alright, so we're going to take our helmet off, and then we're going to right click on our drink and we go carry. Alright, we're now carrying it, and now if we press I, you notice we've got it in our hands. You press the left mouse button and it goes through the motion. Keep it pressed down and drink the whole lot. They are literally 1 or 2 credits, so just drink it, and it costs us nothing. So we got that. So what we do is we'll look around for a bin somewhere. It must have a bin up here somewhere. Hey mister, you got a bin? I don't want to just dump it on the floor, it's really bad etiquette. Or we got a box or something open that I can put it in? Come on guys, come on, help me out here guys. Alright, oh, we'll put it in here. Alright, so you press F, look over it, and you go place, and then release. Press F and place. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? Oh, no it is, right, and then left click, and let's put it there. And don't walk away, it wasn't me. Go press I again, put your helmet on, and that is that. Okay, alright, so that's the end, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this has helped. I hope this is, because this will give you quite a lot. You don't need to spend your money, because you can spend 8,000-9,000 on getting your armor, your backpack, and your rifles, and go and do a mission and die, and it's stuck there. And you think, how do I go back? Especially if you're doing a mercenary mission, it's very sneaky, the security contractor evaluation, which is your starter on the merchant. It's very sneaky, and you can die very quickly, and you won't have enough money to even get a rescue, because that costs 15,000, so you're stuck there. So I will suggest build your money up so you have a buffer for all of this. Alright, so that is your lot. So thank you very much. I hope this has helped. My name is Staggerly. I'm signing off. Please support YouTubers. Please support myself. I love your comments. Please hit the like, and more importantly, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And 07, my friends, as we say here in the verse, and I'll see you out there. Tutty bye, as they say in England.